It's March 24th. Kids and I came out to the Turkey Creek Nature Preserve, north of Iowa City. Dogs came out too, shouldn't forget that. Just having a little nature walk this morning. It's beautiful. Kind of cold, cloudy. There's been high water sometime recently, and some stuff is newly washed and other stuff is covered with mud, and it's very different than the last time I was out here. Parts of the bank have collapsed and trees have fallen down and things just change like they do. I want to do some taproot style videos to put up. The impetus being, of course, because everybody who's anybody is self-isolating now and quarantining or whatever you want to call it because of coronavirus. But I've been thinking about doing something sort of like this for a long time. I have never done anything like this. Lots of people have done lots of stuff like this, so I've done a little bit of informal research about what you're supposed to do when you do selfie videos and put them up on the interwebs or whatever I'm supposed to call it in a joking way. I want to do minimal or no editing, so we'll see. We're here at Turkey Creek today. I'm with Iris and Ani and Gavin and our 3 Great Pyrenees dogs. They're around here somewhere. I actually don't hear or see them right now, but I'm not particularly worried. I'm looking for arrowheads and antlers and whatever else. As I usually do, I've got an eye for arrowheads. I should say I'm keeping an eye out for arrowheads and artifacts. Not that I necessarily have an eye for it. There's something down here. Oops. What is that? Oh, that's something cool. Something we like to say sometimes at Taproot is it could be a scraper, which is kind of a catch-all for, I don't know, it looks cool and maybe it's an artifact. That does kind of look like something. Could be a scraper. Let's see, I'll put it up here. All kinds of interesting stuff here, both on a small, close level and a larger scale. Some worm tracks in the mud there, and then a whole bunch of tracks down at the downstream end of this bar. I don't know what these are. They're like, there's some that are probably raccoon tracks, but then there's these little ones. I'll give you a scale. See, they're not very big, and they've got long, thin fingers. Like that there. What the heck is that? Muskrat or a mink? I'm not sure. I'm gonna do some research. We're at Turkey Creek. It's late March 2020. On a general nature walk, but specifically hoping to see antlers. Ooh, what is that? It's not an antler, but it caught my eye. Let's see if you can see it. That's as much as I can zoom in, but it's right in the center there. It's interesting. I'd like to take a look at it closer, but I didn't wear boots today, so I'll have to find a bridge. I've never explored that side of the creek, and now that we're all closed down and self-isolating, there might be time to do that. There are some bright sides to this. It's actually not hard to see the bright sides. There are definitely some pretty serious not bright sides. Don't want to pretend that there aren't. But we're enjoying some of it. Here's Iris. She's a 14-year-old looking down. She could be looking at a fossil she found, or maybe looking at her phone. Either way, she's standing by a creek, so that's good. Oh, it is something she found. Let's go see. Oh, yay! Hello.
It's cold, probably.
Yeah. Oh, lovely. Thanks, Iris.
Yeah.
I love this creek. I don't come down this far very often. Sometimes Taproot kids are in the mood to hike and explore and go a long ways. And a lot of times they're in the mood to get to a familiar cool spot and post up. And that's not right or wrong. A lot of times the group is not necessarily in the same mood at the same time. But I'm happy to be down here now. Iris is up ahead there. I don't know where Ani and Gavin and the dogs are. Somewhere out there. Feels like a place we might find an antler. Oh, I have spotted them. There they are. In a tree. Oh, hi. Hello, Wilson. How you doing? Oh, yes. What have you found? What have you found? Hiya, Ozzy. Oh, hi. What have you found? Hmm? That's a cool tree. Hello.
Arnie and I were constantly trying to get across, but we couldn't.
Across the creek?
Yeah. Mr. Dad.
Have you found anything?
Well, there are some close places, but nothing really.
Okay. Where's Liza? Oh, I see her. What was that? Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did. What?
I just heard what sounded like a howl.
Oh. Liza, baby. Yeah.
Liza is our old dog. I didn't get that last part. Liza's our old dog. She's 10. And she's definitely not as young as she used to be, but she loves coming on these nature walks. Hey, Liza. Did you find anything? Hi. Hi, oh, hi. Hi. You old puppy. You're a puppy again, a 10-year-old puppy. Hi. Hi, hi, hi. Hi. Love you, Liza. Oh, that's how she says hi. We found a place way downstream from where we usually go. There's Iris. Let's see if I can. Relaxing in her tree chair. But this, it's a bend here, and I remember I came here with a group of kids last year. We walked downstream, and this is as far as we got, but this bend here was very deep, like up to kids' necks, and just a soft, muddy bottom without rocks. And we were just thinking that it might be a fun place to jump in. We, of course, Ani wants to do it right now. Wilson's thinking about it too, or having some grass. But we would have to come and make sure that there's no obstacles down in there. And then
I don't know.
Ani and Gavin really want to get across, and this looks like a possible place. It's narrow, but it's pretty deep and fast. But they're gonna build some stepping stone bridge.
They told us it's not muddy.
Come back, Wilson. Wanna play?
Come on, Wookie. I feel sad to get up.
Thank you.
Oh.
Oops.
Whoa. Yeah, yeah. That's very soft there. What about you, Liza? You going across? Ozzy seems to think that that is the best sandbar that there is. Come play.
Touch me. Actually, that's what I'm talking about.
What? I think it's bluebells. Iris was asking about this bright green plant that's covering the slopes. But anyway, we found a sort of a cave here. The kids are checking it out. Is it what?
Cool plants up here. Oh, they're flowers. Whoa. Pretty.
We came to a huge red oak that has fallen and pulled up a whole bunch of ancient history in its root ball. So I want to see if there's anything.
Whoa. That's cool.
Yeah.